They're here, Collingwood. People are coming to tea, Planty. An American family, friends of Silverbridge.
Oh, then I think I'll take mine in the study.
Oh, no, don't go. I promise they'll leave their pistols outside. Now, Silverbridge met them at one of his cricket matches, so they must be fairly well-behaved kind of Americans.
Oh, yeah, I'm not in the mood for any kind of Americans today. And as for Silverbridge, conservative or not, he'd be better employed preparing for his election.
Well, he is going down there this afternoon. Now, Silverbridge says that you're like the father. He's a scholar and a writer and all that kind of a thing. Name of Boncassen.
Oh, as it so happens, I have heard of him. Yes, well, perhaps I will stay. Just for a little.
It seems that you now have no choice.
Mother, Father, this is Mr. and Mrs. Boncassen.
How do you do?
How do you do, Your Grace?
How do you do, Mrs. Boncassen?
And Miss Isabel Boncassen.
How do you do?
Oh, Miss Boncassen.
How do you do, Your Grace?
How do you do?
How do you do, Your Grace?
Well, do
Oh,
come
Mr.
sit back,
Boncassen.
Mrs. Boncassen. Thanks.
I've read your admirable treatise on Mr. Lincoln's presidency, Mr. Boncassen.
Oh, and I've read your admirable papers on decimal currency, Your Grace.
Ah, grâce, pour grâce.
What's that, Duchess?
A family saying, Mrs. Boncassen, roughly translated quid pro quo.
And what is that?
One good turn deserves another, my dear.
That's it. Tit for tat. Oh, isn't it regrettable that Silverbridge has got to leave us presently to go and prepare for his election tomorrow?
What election is this, Lord Silverbridge?
I'm going into the House of Commons, sir.
But you're a lord.
Well, only a courtesy one, Mrs. Boncassen. I'm called a lord, but I'm really just a commoner.
Yes, it's the custom, you see, for the eldest son of a duke to take his father's next title. That's the Earl of Silverbridge. Thank you, Millie. And indeed to take precedence as a marquis. Now, that's immediately below the dukes.
Because if we had a marquisate, which we haven't, Silverbridge would be a marquis, which he isn't.
You mean called the Marquis, ma'am, because he would still only be a commoner.
Oh, no, that's right, Miss Boncassen. Now, you would seem to have grasped the distinction.
And not the reason behind it, sir. Here is your son, called an earl, with the presence, you say, of a marquis. And yet he is made to sit in Parliament with a commonalty. Now, why?
Well, that's because, you see, only the head of the family, and that's myself, is in fact noble. All the rest of them, whatever their title, are common.
I ain't. I'm noble.
Well, as my consort, yes, my dear, no, not in your own right.
Now, look here, Plantagenet, I was born a McCluskey.
And as such, not noble. No, any more than our children are now.
No, they're common, like you just said.
Commoners is the usual expression.
Well, now that we've got that straight, where are you fighting your election, Lord Silverbridge?
At Silverbridge.
Which is the place you're called the Earl of, although you're still a commoner. Doesn't that give you rather an advantage?
No, I do assure you, sir, the electors will be under no obligation to vote, save according to conscience.
Oh, so they could easily elect one of Lord Silverbridge's opponents.
Oh, that's right, Miss Yes.
Only this time there ain't going to be any opponents. Just me.
Now you have outraged my democratic feelings, Lord Silverbridge.
Pray let me instruct you further in our system, sir. I can't have a distinguished American like yourself under any misapprehensions. I got some books in my library I'd like you to borrow, if you'd kindly come with me.
Oh, it'll be a privilege to enter your library, Your Grace.
Mrs. Boncassen.
Well, books or no books, it don't change nothing. Common Lord Silverbridge may be, but there's nobody dares put up against him. That's clear enough.
What have you to say to that, Lord Silverbridge?
Well, I suppose I'm the popular choice for the borough. So everybody knows there's no point in running against me. If you care to come over here, Miss Boncassen, there are one or two interesting pictures.
How can you test your worthiness if you have no opponents?
Well, the borough thinks I'm the best man going. That's good enough for me.
Well, it shouldn't be. Let me put you a parallel, Lord Silverbridge. I understand that your horse, the Prime Minister, is the favourite, that is, the popular choice, for the Derby. Now, if that horse ran alone in the race, you'd have no satisfaction when it won.
This is the picture I wanted you to see.
Of course, I know in America it's all very different.
Oh, I'll say it is. Money's the stuff that counts there.
Oh, and here, Mrs. Boncassen, but I'm afraid here it don't quite do to be rich just by itself.
Oh, I see. If you're rich, you have to be called something fancy to make the money all right. But suppose you call something fancy and you just ain't got any money. How does that work out?
Poorly, Mrs. Boncassen. poorly.
Well, I shall look out for you at the Derby. I could take you to see the Prime Minister in his box.
If you like.
Oh, I shall like, Miss Boncassen. Now, if you'll excuse me. Mrs. Boncassen, I'm afraid I must get down to Silverbridge this evening.
Oh, goodbye, Lord Silverbridge.
Bye, Mother.
Now, don't forget to come down to matching as soon as the election is done.
Mother, Father, I want to be the first to tell you. Last night, I was declared the elected Member of Parliament for Silverbridge.
Well done. Well done, well done, well done.
And you, sir? Have you nothing to say?
Oh, what can I say, sir? Right, a son of mine who went into Parliament as a Conservative.
Well, you could wish him luck, Father, and believe that he's sincere.
On the strength of a few hours' idle chatter with a friend. A few frivolous notions about the privileges of the nobility.
Well, I'll go and tell Mary. Perhaps she'll be more appreciative than my father.
You know, Plant, if you want Silverbridge to knuckle under,
To follow the paths of family loyalty. Good sense.
however you care to put it, there is only one way to achieve it.
Oh, you pray instruct me, Cora.
Pretend that you don't mind.
I do mind. Now, what reason can a son of mine have for deserting his family allegiance?
Well, he may have done it to show that he is an independent person and not to be taken for granted. Now, if you treat him as such, if you accept his apostasy, or at least pretend to accept it as an adult and seriously considered act, then I think he'll return to the Liberal fold. Oh, not tomorrow or next week, but he'll have made his point and he'll be prepared to come back to our way of politics before any great damage is done.
Oh, perhaps you're right. I'll think of something kinder to say to him.
Mary, has Silverbridge told you he's new?
Yes, Mamma, and he made a speech.
Oh, tell us, what did you say?
Well, it wasn't very brilliant, Mother. In fact, Frank said that I knocked my words a great deal too quickly, one on top of the other. But they did seem to like it.
Yes, I'm sure they did. Well, tell us more.
Well, I told them that I should always try and look to my father's political honesty and independence, though, of course, I couldn't exactly follow his political opinions. Well, that was the gist of it.
Yes. Well, I think your father is beginning to recover from the shock of having a Tory member in the family, and if you now put yourself in his way, I think he'll have something kinder to say to you.
I'll go and look for him.
Well, at least your brother is positively in the house. Let us hope he finds so much to do there it'll keep him out of mischief. And then if Gerald continues to behave himself at Cambridge, we shall have peace. Unless you, my darling, are contemplating some folly.
Well, I am contemplating something, Mamma, that you should know about. I contemplate it all the time.
Yes, I thought I saw the signs. I suppose it is Francis Tregear. Well, he's a very fine young man. But has he yet spoken, Mary?
Yes, Mamma. He spoke while he was here. And I spoke back.
Oh, my darling. I'm so happy for you. Well, tell me everything that has happened.
Well, it was in the Priory ruins.
Yes?
And I was sitting sketching when he came and sat down beside me. I thought he might compliment me on the sketch.
And did he?
Yes. He said it was beautiful. But he wasn't looking at it. He was looking at me.
Mm-hmm.
And then he kissed me. I shall never love anyone else, Mamma.
Does anyone else know of this?
Yes. Frank has confided in Silverbridge.
And how did Silver respond?
Well, he told Frank that Papa would not have it.
Well, your father's not going to be at all easy.
But I don't see how anyone can object to Mr. Tregear.
Fathers, my darling, always object to the men who want to marry their daughters. Daughters are special, you see, particularly if there's only one of them. And so he will be fussy.
But how can he fuss about Mr. Tregear?
Well, he could fuss about his money, or rather his lack of it.
But he is a gentleman, Mamma, and surely I'm to have money that could be enough for us both.
Yes, but you see, people might think that Mr. Tregear was taking advantage of this.
But you don't think that, Mamma. You're not going to be difficult.
No, not now that I come to know Mr. Tregear, but then I have reasons for wishing you to be allowed to make your own choice.
What reasons, Mama?
Well, I want you to be spared any unnecessary suffering. To be parted from the man you love makes the heart empty, at least for a time. Now, if you really love each other, you must be together. And I shall do my very, very best to bring round your father.
Oh, thank you, Mama.
I came to apologise, sir, for leaving you so abruptly just now.
It's good of you to come to me, sir. Oh, I too was at fault. I was ungenerous.
I'm sorry, Father. This difference should
No, don't let's talk about differences here. Now, let's talk about something we can share. Now, I do have something I can share with you. And it's something I want you always to remember.
Yes, Father.
Now, it is the reason that you are elected to this Parliament. The Parliament of this free and happy country. Now, you're not there to shine yourself, or acquire power, or plume yourself, because you think you're up there among the elite of the nation. No. Now, you are there as the guardian of your fellow countrymen. They may be safe, they may be prosperous, they may be well governed, lightly burdened, and above all, that they may be free.
Ah, these ruins. I do so love it here. Do you remember how angry we were years ago when I walked here with my cousin Alice under the moon?
I was angry with you because you made yourself ill. Oh, then as now. Couldn't bear that any harm could come to you.
It was only a cold, you old silly.
It's getting chilly now. Now, shall we go in?
No, I want to talk to you about Silverbridge. Now then, if you're to reclaim him for the Liberal Party, you must do all you can to work yourself into his good graces.
My dear, I'm trying to do as you suggested. Work myself into his good graces? What do you want me to do? Fawn on the boy?
No, you must be more subtle than that. You could start by being kind to his friend, Francis Tregear.
He's been a very bad influence. It was from him that Silverbridge first learned his conservative affectation.
And we have already agreed there is to be a truce about that, and that truce must extend to Mr. Tregear. Now then, Francis Tregear wishes for a career in public service.
He better set about finding himself one.
But he has no influence and little money.
My dear, I can't mend his lack of either.
But you might help him by finding him a seat in the House.
He's a conservative.
But we have already agreed that that is not to count just now.
My dear, it is getting cold. Now, shall we go in?
No, just a moment. A seat in the House for Mr. Tregear.
I don't interfere with parliamentary seats. Now, you should know that after all this time.
And yet Silverbridge was for Silverbridge.
It fell vacant in the natural course. Silverbridge made his own appeal to the electors.
And so, Mr. Tregear, Plenty, I'm only asking that you should persuade some friend to find him somewhere to make his appeal.
No. Young men of Mr. Tregear's class and condition must work their own passage.
What's wrong with his class and condition?
Nothing. I only mean that although he's a gentleman, he is, well, as you admit, a man of very little means. He must look to a profession before he looks to Parliament.
Plenty. I would wish you to think very carefully about Mr. Tregear. Very carefully indeed.
My dear, if you say so, then of course I shall. Now, come along. But I am not going to find him a seat in Parliament. And after all, what is he to me? Nothing but a somewhat dubious friend of my son.
And of your daughter.
Did you say something, Mother? Oh, my dear, you're ill.
It is chilly. Yes, I'm chilly. Would you take me inside, please?
I think we should have gone in when I said.
Either the government was serious about this expedition, or it was not. If not, why did we send it in the first place? If it was intended seriously, why was it not properly mounted and supported by an adequate number of those ironclad warships, which I have so long been advocating in this House, to deaf ears and closed minds. An expedition, Mr. Speaker. It was a circus that set out. A few decaying frigates. One battalion of red.
Don't interrupt yourself, Jack. Not if you're interested in your chief's attack.
I can hear him just as well from up here, sir.
Hardly, Jack, if you're speaking to me. Oh, your leader, striking out with unwonted eloquence. Don't you think we should listen to him?
Sir Orlando Drought is not a man I much like, sir.
Conservative administrations of recent years.
I can't say I like him very much myself.
Yet when you were in, sir, he was part of your coalition.
Well, I'm very glad to see the back of him.
So might I be now.
Well, you chose your boat, Jack.
The essentials for an expedition of this kind.
Of course, he's very useful to our side, sir. And he's always ready to go through his fair share of the grind. I mean, most fellows aren't, you know, sir.
Yes, yes, I do know.
To see the expedition.
In that one thing, he's like you, sir. I wish I could be.
Secondly, at least one brigade of highly mobile infantry.
Trouble is, a fellow gets awfully peckish about this time of day, sir.
Well, then a fellow had better go and dine, Jack. Now, Sir Orlando's repeated himself 5 times already. No need to wait for a further repetition.
Armed with carbines, as well as sabres or lances.
Where shall you dine, sir?
Well, I suppose at home, sir.
As for a parade.
Why not come and dine with me at the Bear Garden?
But equipped.
I'm not a member of the club.
Well, he should be my guest, sir.
Hard-wearing of an utilitarian nature. On the expedition which I refer,
Of course, there may be 1 or 2 cads there, sir.
the cavalrymen were
There are
encumbered
plenty here as well.
with 3 sets of dress. One of them full dress with cuirasses.
Thank you. Oh, it's an excellent dinner, sir. Very good soup.
Sir?
Thank you. Well, club's a comfortable, economical place, Silverbridge. Man gets what he wants, well served, and he gets it cheap, but got its drawbacks.
One does always see the same fellows.
Oh, well. No man who lives much at his club, you know, apt to fall into a selfish way of life. So he's taught to think that his own comfort's always his first object. He gets a sort of meanness in him. That's one of the reasons, sir. Of course, there are others, that marriage is so desirable.
A man must marry, I suppose.
Yes, sir, he must. As I think I remember telling you the other day when you favoured me with the confidence you have in mind, Lady Mabel Grex. Well, how's that marching along, sir?
Rather slowly, sir. You see...
No, I don't see.
Well, Father...
Evening, Silverbridge. I see you slipped away before the bitter end.
Good evening, Mr. Tregear.
Good evening, Your Grace. I do beg your pardon. I didn't notice you.
No, you hardly would. I'm a stranger here. No, I tell you, this is an odd thing, Mr. Tregear. Haven't dined in a London club for, 15 years.
Well, I hope you enjoyed it, sir.
Yeah, yes, very much.
Good. Now, I will interrupt you no further. Another time, Silverbridge. Your Grace.
Good evening, Mr. Tregear.
Thank you, Father.
Oh, it's his club, sir, not mine. Well, now, to revert to what we were discussing, Lady Mabel Grex, I thought you told me that if you persisted, that would be certain.
Well, that was how I saw it then, sir. But there might be a snag.
Snag, sir? I can hardly think that any young lady, would refuse it.
Good evening, my Lord Duke. I am Major Tifto, sir.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I know the name.
I heard you was in the club, and I thought I should introduce myself as your son's partner.
My father and I were engaged about private matters, Major Tifto.
No, sir. Do sit down. No, I beg your pardon. Shouldn't ask you to sit down in your own club.
Your Grace, please. Silverbridge is looking well, don't you think?
Yeah. Yes, I think so.
Yes, I expect you'll want to hear about the Prime Minister. That's the horse that I own with Silverbridge and named in compliment to your late ministry. And I must admit I never saw a fitter animal.
Well, I know nothing about horses, Major Tifto. Well, except that they have heads and tails.
Oh, very good, your Grace. Oh, very good. Handsome. I must remember that. Anyway, since we're in this business together, I thought you would like to know that it's a very good thing for the Derby. A very good thing.
I don't make wagers, sir.
Well, of course, if you're not a betting man, and, if you should care to have a little wager on your son's horse.
Tifto, you are in the way.
Yes. Well, your Grace.
Good evening, Major Tifto. Well, I don't think Major Tifto will go very well with Lady Mabel Grex.
Oh, don't you worry, sir. As soon as the derby's over with, there'll be an end of racing for me and an end of Tifto.
Good. But don't drop him too hard, sir. Now, he's been the companion of your pleasures, so part, if possible, with courtesy, kindness.
Oh, this wretched cold is keeping me laid up when there is so much to do.
Cora, remember what the doctor said. You must not fret. If you are to shake off this cold, you must rest and be calm.
How can I be calm? There is Silverbridge's coat to run in the derby.
We'll hear all about that.
But I wanted to see it, Marie, and there are other reasons to take me to London. I want to be sure that Silverbridge will do nothing unwise about Mabel Grex.
From what I hear, your daughter needs as much of your help, if not more, than your son just now.
Precisely. But what good can I be to her lying here? She, poor lass, thinks she has to stay with me at Matching when she longs to be in London, where she may meet with Francis Tregear.
I do not think her father would approve of such meetings.
Alas, no. But now what Mr. Tregear needs is encouragement. I've been working on Planter to provide some, but I'm finding it very hard. And if I'm mewed up here whilst Planter continues in London, it'll be impossible.
Excuse me, my lord.
Oh, Collingwood, whatever is it? I'm just going out.
It's Lady Mabel Grex, my lord.
I hope you can spare me a minute or two, Lord Silverbridge.
Mabel.
It seems so long since I'd seen you. I thought I might call.
Yes, I'm sorry, Mabel, but I've been very busy. The house and everything.
Yes, of course. With the house and everything. So, what has become of your cricket and all your other activities?
Well, since the election, I haven't had a great deal of time.
Oh, forgive me. I should congratulate you on your triumph. You have not yet made a speech in the House as yet.
No. I thought I'd wait until I had something definite to say.
Very modest and wise. But Silverbridge, even if you have nothing definite to say in the House, you have something, I think, to say to me.
Oh, Father. You remember Lady Mabel Grex, of course?
Your Grace.
Oh, Lady Mabel. I'm delighted to see you here. Oh, pray don't let me disturb you.
Well, Silverbridge?
Well, Mabel, what should I have to say to you?
You must surely remember what passed between us at Matching.
Yes. You dismiss me.
But you asked to come again, and I told you that you might. Was I not entitled to think that you loved me?
You asked me to come again, Mabel. Only when I was grown up, you said.
I think that you are grown now, Silverbridge. You are not the softer of us any longer. I think I could yield to you now.
I'm sorry, Mabel, but I'm due at the house and late already. Collingwood will show you out.
Drink hearty, boys, on me.
Prime Minister.
Prime Minister.
Prime Minister.
The Prime Minister. Now then, Silverbridge. Here's my trusty friend, Captain Green, ready to oblige. How much of your money says our horse is going to win tomorrow?
Not any more of it. I've had a few small bets, and it's the race I care about.
Small bets, my lord. Here's this horse favourite for the Derby, and you one of the richest men in England, or will be, and you've only had a few small bets. It's an insult to our partnership.
Don't listen to him, Silverbridge.
Now, no quarrelling, chums. If the Prime Minister goes down, we're going to need all the friends we've got.
Yeah, yeah.
I can go another 200. 5 to 2.
2 bets, another 100. Are you mean, my lord?
I promised my father I would not bet high.
Oh, Daddy, dear, I never have any wicked bets. You know what I think, my lord? I think you're a coward.
Captain Green.
Silverbridge.
Winning would be nothing for you.
I gather there are others in.
Will you listen to me?
Leave us, Trigger.
Silverbridge!
Why don't you run against Daddy?
Well, old chap, or shouldn't a fellow ask?
I've wagered £40,000 to win 100,000. Does that satisfy you, Major Tifto?
Easy, boy. Easy.
Well, there he is.
Oh, what a nice face.
Good morning, Silverbridge. Good morning, Miss,
Miss Boncassen.
Major Tifto, at your service, ma'am. I was, just having a last look.
Everything is all right.
Oh, never better.
Good. Thank you, Tifto. I'll see you back to your box.
Thank you, Lord Silverbridge. Goodbye, Major Tifto.
Ma'am.
Good boy.
Now, I do wish Silver and Tifto would buck up. It's only time to go to the stand.
Well, they've got a lot of things to see to.
You know, Gerald, Silverbridge was a little worried about you being down here without leave from King's.
Look, I've already told him we've hired a special to take us from Liverpool Street tonight. Thanks. You know, I asked Silver about that bet of his. He wasn't at all keen to talk about it.
I don't suppose he was.
Why did he do it? I mean, 40,000 quid.
That brute Tifto taunted him.
Well, he'd also had quite a bit to drink. Talking of which, I think a little drop of something, chums, for the poor old nerves.
I'll take 300 from way. Cromwell. 100 way, this night. 74 Prime Minister.
He's below twos. The money must be coming for him. He must do it.
Well, good luck, chums. Well,
Cheers.
Cheers.
The Prime Minister.
Prime Minister.
Good luck.
God bless him.
Silver.
He went lame the moment they pulled him out the box. So they looked, and they found this in his hoof. I don't think he'll ever run again. Not for anyone.
Well, at least he didn't come under starter's orders. Those waiters of yours don't stand.
I'm afraid they do. Struck last night, you see. Not at starting price, but at definite anti-post odds.
That's right. Anti-post odds. All in, run or not.
Oh, Silver. Whatever shall we do?
Well, we'll watch the race. We'll go back to London, eat that dinner we ordered, and make sure that you're on that train.
Excellent dinner, Silver. I hope you'll invite me here again.
Yes, well, now to get you off to Liverpool
The
Street.
cab shall be here already.
Oh, let a fellow finish his port, hang it. There you are. Where the hell have you been? We've been waiting ever such a long time for you for dinner.
A fellow accosted me just as I was leaving the race today. Wouldn't give his name. He said he could tell me something about the race today, which would save us all a lot of money, and would I see him right?
Time Gerald was off. Come on, Gerald.
Yes, Dolly?
Well, I said it all depended what his information was, and he said that Tifto had nobbled the Prime Minister.
Tifto? But how?
I don't know, something to do with planting that nail.
Well, he was in the box for a hell of a time. When we were there before lunch.
Silverbridge, we must get Gerald off to the station.
But Why, Dolly?
Well, this fellow said that Tifto had been heard to say in some public that he was sick of your airs and graces.
Which proves absolutely nothing. I'll go and see if the cab's there.
He also said, this other fellow, I mean, that some of the layers had offered Tifto 7,000 clear if the Prime Minister could be stopped.
But Tifto had his own money on the Prime Minister.
Not very much, I think you'll find. In this way, he could make
Good luck, Joe.
7,000.
The cab's there waiting.
Oh, God, the things a fellow endures in the pursuit of love.
He was in the box for a hell of a time. But I can't actually accuse him of anything. There's no proof.
Well, the bookies, then. We could tip the stewards or the police to question them.
What bookies? Which of them staked Tifto? If any of them did.
I just don't know.
The ones who were here last night?
They all seem to know Tifto.
Every layer in England knows Tifto. There are hundreds of them up and down the country who've staked scores of thousands on the Prime Minister any time these last 3 months. It could be any of them. Or none.
So, we pay up and look big.
That's about it. Gerald.
Sorry, Silverbridge. The cab horse, it went lame.
Went lame? 2 in 1 day is more than a joke.
Surely you could have found another cab.
Not for a brick of gold, I'm afraid. Derby night, you see.
Yes, Derby night. Which you're going to have to spend in London. Now, how's that going to look when you get back to King's?
Well, they can't draw and quarter me. And if they do send me down, what's the odds?
After what happened to me at Oxford, it'll break the governor's heart.
What do you know about this?
Gerald ran up to see the Derby, sir, and missed the evening train.
The college tutor tells me here. All undergraduates were expressly ordered not to go to these races. Not one absent was issued on that day.
I suppose not, sir.
And so your brother has been sent down here. Altogether. And so has he profited from your example. Now, did you persuade him to go to Epsom, sir?
Well, I did not discourage him, sir.
Though you knew the orders that had been given?
Well, I thought there would be no risk, sir, if he could get back the same night. I don't suppose it's any good my saying this to you, sir, but I never was so sorry for anything in all my life. I feel as if I could go and hang myself, sir.
And that's absurd. And unmanly. Oh, you better go, sir. Suppose you want to be at your racing again with your Major Tifto?
No, Father. I told you I'd give all that up after the Derby, and so I shall.
Oh, yes. Yes, I apologize. No reason to doubt you'd keep your promise.
There is one promise I've not kept, sir.
Yeah?
Oh, Your Grace, I've lost a huge sum of money over the Derby. More than £40,000.
My children will drive me to the grave.
I was tricked into it, sir, I think. I was called a coward for betting low. And... Sir, he should have won. He could have won, I know.
Could have. Should have. You know, it is known to all men that this pursuit is governed by the flimsiest of chances. And on such a chance, you have wagered £40,000.
There is talk of foul play, sir.
Is there?
I only said that so that you may think me a little less to blame. There's no proof. I cannot haggle with the men to whom I owe, who, for all I can tell, are honest within their code. Either the money must be paid, or my honor destroyed.
And if yours, sir, then mine. Oh, the thing is quite clear. The money must be paid. I shall have Mr. Fothergill paid at once.
What shall I say, sir? What would you have me do for you?
Are you done with racing, sir, eh? Major Tifto?
Indeed. Indeed I have, sir.
If you are cured of the evil, the money is nothing.
Sir.
Ah. You take that note to Mr. Fothergill, and you tell him the details that he must know. from this moment on that there never be another word about it.
Sir. Gerald, sir. He'll be horribly cut up for you as well as himself. You won't be too hard on him when he comes to see you.
I'm in no mood to kill a fatted calf for Gerald, sir. But I will try to behave to him in the same spirit that has prompted you to plead for him.
I don't know how to thank you, sir. You're such a brick, standing to a fellow after a rotten business like this.
A father should always stand to a fellow, as you put it, sir. A fellow should always stand to his father. And there might be a way in which you could thank me.
Yes, Father.
You remember our conversation the other day about Lady Mabel Greggs?
Oh, I remember, sir.
I thought a lot about it. How much I wish you to be settled, and how deeply I could love Lady Mabel Greggs as my daughter. Now, if anything were to happen, you would let me know?
Yes, of course, sir.
This is why you're back from London so soon, to tell me these tales of disaster.
I'm sorry to distress you, Corey, especially when you're feeling so wretched, but I thought you should be told.
You were quite right to tell me. Thank you for coming. I don't know what we're going to do about Gerald just yet, but at least you've done everything you can for Silver.
Yes, he's learned his lesson, I think. Oh, there's a bright spot there. Well, you know, of course, he's fond of Lady Mabel Greggs.
Yes.
Well, I think he intends to go on with it. Bring it to a fair conclusion. Oh, he's going to tell us when there's more to know.
Well, let us hope it may end for the best. You look tired, Planty. Go and change and get something to eat.
Well, I'll come back later.
Here's some nice soup. I thought the Duke looked rather tired.
Well, I'm surprised he ain't flat on his back. Not only has Gerald been sent down from Cambridge, but Silverbridge has lost £40,000 on his horse.
Here, have some of this. Now, as for Gerald, there are other universities. A continental one might be very good for him. And as for Silverbridge, the money can surely be paid.
And has been, but it is the meanness of the thing that worries Planty. You see that his fine son should have sought to win money that he didn't really need.
Now, drink that, Glencora. It will give you strength.
Give me strength. There's nothing wrong with me anyway.
Glencora.
Now, there's one thing that Planty regards as good news and which I regard as the worst of the lot.
Drink.
It seems that Silverbridge is to continue with Mabel Greggs.
Well, Lady Mabel's not such a bad sort of girl.
Oh, but she's wrong for Silverbridge. She doesn't really love him, Marie. Oh, she's desperate, I think, desperate for a husband, just someone to protect her.
Well, why not Silverbridge if he cares to?
Because my son must have the best, Marie. Oh, I'm sure she's got some secret, something hidden about her. Oh, if only I wasn't stuck here, if only I could go to London and see what is happening. Now, there is nothing wrong with me, Marie, that activity won't cure.
Glencora, there is something wrong with you now. You should be properly in bed. These last few days you have insisted on getting up and tottering here to this couch and more, and you have got weaker and weaker for your pains. See, you cannot even drink that soup. Now, if you are to get better, you must rest and relax and not disturb yourself for anything.
Oh, can I, when there is so much to be done?
I shall get you something to calm you down. There will be plenty of time for you to go up to London and deal with Lady Mabel Grex.
There's no time to waste. Now, I must act at once. Silverbridge must be free. All my children must be free. They must be free to choose. I was never free to choose, and they must be now. I must go to London tomorrow. I must start packing now.
Glencora. Glencora, for God's sake!
Mrs. Boncassens.
Lord Silverbridge, how nice of you to come.
Sir?
Lord Silverbridge.
Mrs. Isabel?
We're honoured, Lord Silverbridge. We thought perhaps your parliamentary duties might have claimed you.
One doesn't have to be there every moment.
Very few moments, it seems, what with cricket matches and derby days.
Isabel, is that kind?
It was pertinent. We were so sorry to hear about the Prime Minister.
Well, so was I. I can only be consoled if you will dance with me at once.
Evening. I have my duties as a hostess, my lord.
Oh, well, uncommon obliged to you for all that. Do you have your duties to a friend as well?
Very well. Number 17.
As late as that?
Many things to amuse you meanwhile. There's your special friend, Lady Mabel Grex.
Bore these kind of parties can be, don't you think?
Then you should take yourself off to the bear garden. You might even find Major Tiptoe.
It's in nature, Dr. Lady Mel.
No, it ain't. You ask me to dance with you and then tell me I'm a bore.
I said nothing of the kind.
Of course, I see what you mean. With Miss Boncassen in the room, why should you want to dance with me? Nothing is so zestful as novelty. Here is something fresh and lovely and clever. And what a delicious change it would be to have an American duchess.
She wouldn't be a duchess.
Countess now, duchess later. I was just saying, Miss Cass, it would make such a change to have a Yankee countess.
Oh, decidedly.
The only trouble is that we English are so very slow to understand new ways and new people. I do not see the Duke being bosom friends with Mrs. Boncassen. On my honor, he's the most beautifully simple-minded being I ever knew in my life.
Then I wouldn't laugh at him if I were you.
Oh, yes, you would. Besides, I'd do it for a purpose.
What purpose?
To save him from making a fool of himself. If somebody does not interfere soon, he will go so far with that American girl, he will not be able to draw back.
I had thought from what you told me that he was looking for a wife elsewhere.
But as I also told you, I spared him when he came to me.
But only until the next time, you see.
The next time has not come.
And yet you were determined, I think, not to let him forget you for long.
Nor have I, and nor shall I. But he has not asked again. And the competition is getting very hot, Miss Cass. That Yankee girl, I must own it, is more beautiful and younger than I.
In the land of cotton, forgot to look away, look away, look away.
She will not refuse him if he asks her. Why, it would be a national triumph. Fancy a New York belle compassing a future duke. I would do anything to save him from that.
His father will be on your side, and you still have time.
I shall use them both, Miss Cass, never fear. If you were really to ask me, I should have no more conscience about accepting him. All I yearn for is to become his wife and bring all this misery at home to an end.
Ah, Miss Boncassen. A very jolly evening and all that.
Thank you, Mr. Longstaff.
I've been thinking.
Oh, good for you, Mr. Longstaff.
I've been thinking that while you're in London, you ought to get an Englishman to show you about a bit. Get the British point of view. Of course, you need an experienced sort of chap.
What chap had you in mind?
Me. I'm experienced. We could start with the Tower of London.
Oh, well, I've already been there with my mother.
Well, then there's the British Museum.
Hardly your kind of affair, Mr. Longstaff. Much too stifling, I'd have thought, with someone so young at heart.
Not with a jolly girl like you.
The British Museum is not the place for jollity. At least I didn't think so when I went there with my father. To start music again.
It'll be much jollier with me. We could start with the Elgin marbles.
Mr. Longstaff, all that nudity.
Well, didn't you see them when you went there with your father?
With an unmarried gentleman?
Much jollier. Fathers always get so embarrassed about that sort of thing when they're with their daughters. I shouldn't be embarrassed one bit.
Oh, and what about me?
Oh, you ain't the sort of girl to get embarrassed. You American girls aren't like our English girls. You know it all already.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Longstaff. I think I see Lord Silverbridge.
Well, what on earth's he got to do with it?
I'm engaged to him for the next dance.
Oh, bother, Silverbridge. Look, will you dance with me later on?
Perhaps.
And you will come and see the Elgin marbles?
Yes. My mother comes with me.
Excuse me, Dolly.
Find the buffet, American delicacies specially ordered.
I haven't tried them yet.
That is because all your attention has been on your Lady Mabel Grex.
She's not my Lady Mabel Grex.
Well, she will be.
Makes you think that?
Everyone says you're devoted to her.
Much more devoted to you, Miss Boncassen.
That is nonsense, Lord Silverbridge.
No, it's not.
And it is also untrue.
I think I must be the best judge of that.
Not when you've only ever met me 4 times.
5, counting this evening.
Are you not engaged to marry Lady Mabel?
No.
Everyone assumes that you will be. You've known each other since the nursery, I'm told, and you've been together much at your home at Matching.
It is true I've known Lady Mabel a very long time. But now I know Miss Isabel Boncassen.
No, you don't. You're merely acquainted with me. For acquaintances, we have danced long enough.
I thought I might take the British. Yes, but I thought it was so much more interesting if she went with an Englishman. No, she had a completely different point of view. And there are all sorts of places that she could go to like me.
Isabel, sure you're not overheated, honey? I've got some beautiful people waiting to talk to you. Excuse us, please, Earl Silverbridge. Mr. Darling.
Wait, excuse me.
Mother's the bally limit. The daughter's like a goddess. I'm dancing with her later on.
You, Dolly?
Yes, me, Silverbridge. Why not? And there's Gerald. I can't think that your old governor's going to be very pleased that he's out dancing 3 days after he's been sacked from Cambridge.
I didn't think Gerald was invited.
Silver, thank God I found her. It's Mother, Silver. Father sent her wire. We've got to go to her at once.